Awesome. Did it, Rally. Always get so excited starting new. Once you reset your computer, it can be pretty scary. Hey, Rel. Hey, Kayla. So thank you. Am I loud and clear? Girls, let me know. I was trying to match my lipstick to my red heart here today. Hello to Neil. Thank you for joining me. I was just trying to think, how long have we been doing these BooB camps for, right? And you know what? I've been listening to my book of lymph. It's the best book. And you know how you can read something and you go, oh, that's amazing. I'm going to remember that. And like, that's really cool. And then you can reread it again and you get something else again. So that's what I hope for those of you who are joining me again for day one BooB camp, and I know that you've joined me 10 times before, and I love you for that, and thank you. I appreciate it so much, because you know I'm seeing my role as education, and really I love educating and passing on what I learn, because I learn something and go, holy smokes, like that's awesome, and I don't just want to keep it to myself. And I really want you guys to be able to do that as well, to learn some things and then to pass that on to your loved ones and the people that you care about too. Okay, so Di's on, Amy's on. Hey, Deb, my body wisdom ladies are turning up tonight too. So let's just have a think about this. Hello to everybody on replay. As well. So we run these BooB camps around every 5 to 6 weeks, okay, live. You can always watch the replay and you can look back over the last ones that we have done because they're all different. They are all run differently, and because I'm learning so much and there is so much to teach, and I can't really, deliver it all in this however long I rave on for, right? So what I really want you to think about is the lymphatic system the missing link, okay, to your health? So we don't really know too much about the lymphatic system, and I've just lost my myself. I like looking at myself when I'm zooming. So is the lymphatic system the missing link? You know, we don't hear too much about the lymphatic system. Without it, we would die. Our cardiovascular system would not be able to handle the load like within 24 hours. If our lymphatic system went downhill really badly, we would die within 24 hours. So I think it's really important. And I think it's time you take back control, and you can do all of this at home. All right. You can look after your lymphatic system seriously so much better if you were to do this habit every day, just 2 minutes a day, starting at 2 minutes a day. You know, you can change your life and you can take control. And that's what, you know, we need to start taking responsibility for our own health and where we are now. It's really the first step to take responsibility and go, rightio, this is where I'm at. And now I want to make some changes, and I want to empower you through education that you can make a difference, that you can do this sequence yourself every day at home and feel so much better. So we'll go through how you will feel and how you start. Come on a little journey with me. Hey, Rhonda. Hello, Janice. Hello, Michelle. All right, so is this the missing link? Right, we all talk about inflammation. Okay, inflammation, where your body has like acids. And so what even is inflammation? Okay, it's some type of swelling. It's when your body says there's something wrong here, you know, and it swells up. Inflammation is what causes, or is the first step. But how does that even work? How does your immune system work? So the lymphatic system runs your immune system. It transports fats and nutrition. You know, another thing that I learned today is the lymphatic fluid is clear, but when it picks up the fat, so 70% of your immune system is in your lymph, in your gut. When it picks up the fats from your gut, from the mucosa in your gut, so when it picks up your fats, that's when it becomes white. All right, so it's the fats in the lymph. Pretty cool. And another thing is you can never get rid of dust out of your lymphatic system. You can never get rid of tattoo ink out of your lymphatic system. So instead of it being white, if you've got tattoos, like, it's going to be grey, and that can never change. But all right, so how does inflammation and the lymphatic system, and how does this all make sense? So there is only really two ways that you can become unwell: too many toxins, not enough nutrients, minerals, like not enough things to feed your body, the right levels. So too toxic, not enough. All right, too much, not enough. What's inside you that then picks up and says, hey, rah, 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 there's there's something going wrong here, that this thing is foreign. These toxins shouldn't be in my body. We need to get rid of it. And that triggers this inflammation. And then you've got your white blood cells that come along and go, okay, what can I do to help? So if you've got an injury as well, you know that you've got those white blood cells that come and say, hey, how can I help? If it's something like a cold or a virus or something like that, you've got the first line that turns up, has to get there, quite fast. And then you've got your T cells, it's all part of the lymphatic system. So your T cells and your B cells are all made with your bone marrow. And then your T cells are matured in your thymus gland. And the T cells turn up, and they're sort of like the sergeant that say, hey, okay, I know what to do here. I'm going to send in these certain B cells. And it's the B cells that will then come in and find out so if you've got a virus in your body, the B cell will come along, because you've got billions of them that all look different, and see which one can fit, to help get you better. So I can rave on about that more, but what I need to let you know is how all of those cells get there to the infection or to the injury is through your lymphatic system. So this massive transportation system in your body, 15 litres of it. So if yours is blocked, full of debris, cell debris, full of toxins, if you've had any surgery, so don't just think that it's abdominal surgery. Don't just think that it's big surgery. Think about like getting a nose job, or think about getting oops, I've got to press some buttons. Where am I here? Body Wisdom girls, can you please let Nicole know that she's got to join BooB camp, please, because she's in the waiting room waiting for me, and I don't know if she's going to be in her pajamas. Okay, so how that lymphatic system gets your immune cells to where it needs to be, that's all about your lymphatic system. So the speed of how you, first of all, get your white blood cells to the area, to the infection, and then how you get your T cells and your B cells there to be able to assess the situation and bring in what they need to do. Because we all know that our body can heal really, really well. And if you've traveled like all over the world, if your family have been and done lots of places, so in your body, you're going to have, your B cells are going to have a lot of memory. So they're going to have a lot of keys. So if you get unwell, they're going to be able to come up and go, oh, yep, I can fit that. I can make an antibody. I can fix that up. So, it's super important that our lymphatic system is moving and grooving and can get to the spot that it needs to do. And I tell you, then, how sometimes you feel you get the headaches, the aches and the body aches and pains, All of those things happen so you will rest. All of those things happen so you give your body time to rejuvenate. So those B cells can all get there and do what they need to do. But because we're so bloody busy and have to do all of these things, and there's a pill for bloody everything, we don't let our body recover. We don't let our body go through the proper detoxification processes, and then we suffer from that. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody, a little bit about the immune system part of the lymph. You know, every type of sickness, disease, you know, think of all of the, like your rheumatoid arthritis, your asthmas, like everything can come back to the lymphatic system not being able to get rid of waste. So once the immune system gets there, deals with the problem, you've got all of this cellular waste that then has to get out. And if it can't get out, you're going to get big pus loads, you know, that are going to sit there and not be able to detox. So how does all this junk get out of your body? Does anybody want to jump in? Right? How do we get rid of all this junk? Once the lymphatic system picks it up, tries to transport it around the best that it can, picks it up from all different parts of your body, it has to travel up and go back into your circulatory system at the heart. Two tiny little ducts here that it has to come up and transport it back into your circulatory system. And then the blood will do its filtering. Then we have to go through the liver, then we go through the kidneys, okay, we go through the bowel. We have to make sure all of those detoxification paths are open and are working. All right. So let's make sure your bowels are clearing out every day, at least every day. 2 or 3 times would be great. You have to drink water to make sure we're filtering and flushing out. You have to move your body. A lymphatic system, if I'm just sitting back here at my desk, or if I'm sitting in front of the TV, my lymph isn't getting moved. It's going to sit and get stagnant and fester. All right. So just by exercising, you know, you feel better when you exercise. It's the endorphins, and you're moving your lymph 10 times faster when you exercise. How bloody awesome is that? 10 times faster your lymph will move through your body when you move. Make sure you also move at all of your joints, okay, where all of those lymph nodes all sit. But you can feel, you know, your lymph nodes come up. You know, the doctor will go, oh, yes, I can have a feel around here. Any swelling at those lymph nodes means that your body's doing a really good job of taking the infection, taking the toxins to those, you know, to those areas where the soldiers are all there, those, you know, T cells and B cells, and all of the white blood cells are there fighting to get rid of that bacteria, get rid of that virus, you know, out of your body. So we've got, you know, your tonsils, which we thought we don't need. They are amazing. They stop all the toxins, a lot of the toxins going in this way. Okay, your appendix, which doctors didn't say that we needed. You know, that's where a lot of your immune system is made too. So be aware that your body is doing an amazing job, but it's coming up against it. It's really coming up against it. You have to be a part of this, okay? You have to be a part of your healing. I need you to take responsibility, and I need you to take action. And I don't think I'm asking too much for 2 minutes a day doing this sequence, which makes a massive difference, okay? Betty, first walk today in a long time, feeling more motivated. Woohoo! You know, that's what I want to hear. We are loving our body back to good health. There is no point looking in the mirror saying you suck, you're too fat, you're too slow, you know, all of those things, it's not going to work. Okay, you have to love your body back to good health. So when you join the group here, I ask you a question. Okay, what's your body trying to tell you? Let's have a read through. Kate, it's sluggish, and it needs a freshen up. Janine, that there is something not right with my lymphatic system. You know, and how do you tell that? You can tell that through swelling, fluid retention. Have a look at your medication. If anybody's on medications, have a look at your medication. And if swelling or edema, you know, is a side effect, you know that it's going to damage your lymphatic system. And then if you are on any of those things, no coffee, no alcohol, do limit, you know, your salt intake, and make sure you drink at least, and by salt intake, I mean all the salty foods, you know, make sure you are drinking at least 3 liters of water a day, because it's these little bits and pieces that you might not be aware of. Okay, you just might not know that these are all the little things that are all adding up. No coffee. Betty, I've never had a coffee in my life. Janelle, I need to lose weight, get my cholesterol down, and loosen my limbs and my joints. Okay, so cholesterol's there to protect you. Okay, cholesterol's all these little baby fat cells. Cholesterol is there to protect you. So if you have bought my my kit, Janelle, it will come with a QR code. If you buy my special bundle, it comes with a QR code, and it's me raving on for 2 hours, and you will learn all about cholesterol in that chat, and that comes free with that kit. Bloating. We're going to talk all about bloating on Wednesday night. I've got Mark Porter joining me live in here. And on Wednesday night, if anybody wants to join me live in Zoom, I'm going to give you the link, and you can join us live. Jessica, my body needs healing, emotional, mental, and physical. It's all of the things, you know. Louise Hayes says that problems with your lymphatic system is disconnection from joy. So I think, Jess, that makes sense in your case here. My body's telling me I need to change my ways. Yeah. What's it going to take? Okay. What's it going to take? How much sicker do you need to be before you start listening to it? What's it going to take? All right. I'm all clogged up. I'm tired. That I need to detox, but my body isn't ready yet. That's important. Okay. Because if we start detoxing too fast, and your elimination pathways, if your body isn't healthy enough to be able to handle the detox, that can be just as bad. That can be just as bad. So yeah, Denise, that's a really good pickup there. Kath, I need help. I hate being bloated. I've got too much fluid, and it's time to lose weight and feel better about myself. And that's exactly what I want from everybody here. It can be you want to get rid of your cellulite. It can be brain fog. You want your memory back, and we'll do the lymphatic sequence tomorrow night. I need to eat clean and exercise. I'm exhausted. I need to move my toxins. I need this. Okay, I've got pages and pages. So thank you. It's not functioning the way that it should be. Cheryl, I've got no idea what that word is. I first read it as Costco, a disease of Costco, inflammation of being at Costco. So I will tag Tia in that question, because she is the brains to answer that one. How do you know if your body's ready to detox? Okay, make sure that your bowels are moving at least twice. You know, we've got to get them moving twice a day. Make sure that you're drinking enough water. When you start to detox, if you fall in a heap straight away, that means that we'll have to look at some more elimination pathway work. Do you sweat? That's another thing. I need to get rid of knee inflammation. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what we need to start thinking of is, now we've got our lymphatic system. Does everybody agree that it can be the missing link? Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts if you've noticed a difference since doing this sequence, if you've noticed a big change. Because we have to get this out there, ladies. All right, we have to get everybody doing this. We have to get the young girls doing this. We have to stop wearing bras. Okay, we have to let our body flow and love it back to good health. Everybody needs to know. So a couple of things before I go on. Boom, boom, boom. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I've put together a special. And I just wanted to run through the products that I've got for you. So a little bit of my story for those who are new. I am a naturopath. I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been working on bodies, and I went and had a 2-hour massage yesterday. I had a Thai 2-hour massage where the lady did an amazing job. She walked all over me, and I am really feeling it today. Like, it was super. But guess what? She didn't touch my chest. She didn't touch my belly. The two main areas. Like before I hopped on the table, I did our lymphatic little, little sequence. But can you imagine how good that would have been if she would have done it in the right sequence and, massaged through my chest and massaged through my belly. And that's the sequence. That's what I want you to do every day, because the lymphatic system has to drain at your chest right here. So there is no point us pushing and squeezing from the extremities, squeezing from the hands and squeezing from the feet if this area is blocked up. So have a little bit of a feel around your chest. Is it sore? Is it lumpy? Is it inflamed around this area? Now, this is where your thymus lives. When you go, oh my God, okay, you're activating your T cells here. Okay, all right. So what I want you to understand is we need to have a good check at the top of your body where all of your lymph goes into your heart, right at the top here through these two tiny little vessels. What happens is most of your lymph will come up your left-hand side and only a small part on your right-hand side. So have a feel around your chest. Okay, have a feel around there. That's one way to indicate if your lymphatic system is blocked. It shouldn't be sore. Okay, so that's the first part. And if you do think you're too toxic, this is as far as I want you to go. All I want you to do is bang on your chest, use your gloves. So when I developed these gloves, they're dual-sided. I wanted something that did the dry skin brushing as well as goes deeper. I am a sports massage therapist. I do like to do deeper massages, and now we've got the best of both worlds because we've got our gloves that does both sides. So we're going to run through all of the uses tomorrow night on how to use it, but let's all pop our cork tonight and have a feel around your body. So when you get your gloves, you would get them in a kit. You can get my Lymphatics Cream. So as a naturopath, I have developed this beautiful moisturizing cream. It is a little bit thick, but I even use it on my face. It's very nourishing, but very, very potent with detoxifying and helping your skin restructure. Okay, so you are moisturizing your skin and you're also detoxing your lymphatic system. So you've got your lymphatic cream. So it's going to run through our Valentine's Day pack because you save $50 only for a limited time. So you've got your Lymphatics Cream. You've got your Face Biotics, which is your face cream, which is your pre and probiotics, which is your your hyaluronic acid in there as well. So we are doing face, we are moisturizing body. And then we've got our muscle, our MSM and magnesium spray, and our hair and body and hand and everything wash. So I was talking to Relly, she's online here, and I was talking to her the other day. She's like, Chels, she said, ever since, so normally she would have to have her asthma puffer after a shower if she washed her hair because of the chemicals that were in her shampoo, and she's tried all different types of shampoos. Now using our shampoo, no more asthma, no more tightness in the chest. She can breathe freely again after using our wash. So that's what our Valentine's Day kit is, because we've got the CJ & Co pack. So we've put those two. This is the only time that you can get them. So this, the wash and the muscle spray. When I get out of the shower in the morning, I spray the muscle spray all over my my body, and then I only put the lymphatics on well, normally areas that are sunburned, because it's amazing, and I've been out in the sun a lot. But I will just use the lymphatic cream around my chest. Okay, and then we've got the face cream as well. So all of those together is $159, and Eunice, you can pop it in there. Yes, $159, and that includes free express post for all of the products. So you save $50 plus express post. There's my special boob camp special. Okay, so we're realizing that the lymphatic system is the most underrated system of our body. We're realizing this is something that you can take control of using your gloves, doing the sequence 2 minutes a day. There are a lot of other things that you can do too. So with food and moving your body, breathing, drinking your water. So we're going to cover those again tomorrow night. All right, but what I want you to get from tonight is you're going to have to take responsibility. You can do this sequence. You can do this routine. I've had one lady who was on lots of meds, like lots of pain medication, like serious pain medication. She started doing her sequence and then did it again and then did it again. And she would do it like 10 times a day. And then she's got off all of her medication. It's just amazing how much we're changing lives by doing this lymphatic sequence. Okay, all right. Let's. I don't think I've ever popped my cork. So just like Tarzan does, we need to open up. There is no point. So if you've got sore knees, I reckon that you have got some blockages in your hips. So who said that they had sore knees? Sharon. Okay, really concentrate on your hips. So moving your legs up and down, you know, round and round in your hips. You probably have some blockages in your hips. Inflammation on your breastbone. Okay, so touching around your breast is sore. Okay, so Cheryl, what we might have to do is use your internal pump, which is your breath. Okay. Really use your pump and just be super gentle. use your fingers just rub in the cream. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of it before. So just take precautions. All right. So using the gloves, make sure that you don't have a pacemaker because they are magnetic. If you do have any heart concerns, we are putting extra load on your heart because we're draining, toxins towards your heart. So you have to make sure, like, we're hearing so much now about pericarditis and, all of the heart things, which is killing me, which is so, so sad. You're just going to have to take it. If anybody's got any of those conditions, any heart conditions, you are going to have to take it really, really slow, and maybe just moving your body and doing the gentle massage. But yeah, it will definitely help. It will definitely help. Okay, let's go. Tomorrow night, 7:30, Olivia. Cool. Yes, Amy. So definitely you're going to have to use the gloves more. So if you do have lymphatic congestion, lymphatic stagnation, and remember, stress just tops everything. Stress just will make everything worse. The running on adrenaline, so all of this cortisol and adrenaline, like, it needs to dump into your system as well. So it's going to overload your lymph as well. So if you are stressed, if you're on medications from a lot, medications from the doctor, if you've had some injuries before, if you've got any type of gut issue, it's all going to come back to, you need to do the lymphatic sequence more. Okay, you need to put more effort in. So where you sit on the lymphatic ladder, you're going to have to put more effort in. If you get sick all the time, if you're the type of person who does catch whatever's going around the office, if you are lethargic a lot and fatigued, you are going to have to put some time in and concentrate on doing this sequence more. For those of you who are really interested to learn more, we do have our 1-day practitioner course coming up. And when I say practitioner course, you don't have to be a massage therapist or a naturopath or a chiro or a doctor to come along. You can just be keen. You can just be keen to learn more for yourself and for your family. And what we do is you come into our Brisbane clinic where we're holding the event, and you will learn a lot of the theory, but you will hop on the table and I will teach you how to do the lymphatic massage. And then we swap over and then you receive the lymphatic massage. So we offer that in Brisbane. I think I've got 10 places left for coming in person, but then we also offer it online. So if you are in another part of Australia, you can join us online and participate in the day online. And then afterwards you can have a one-on-one with me after, to make sure that I can watch you do the sequence on your person that you've got there. So that day is only $350 to spend the whole day with Tia and myself. If you'd like to learn more, I highly recommend you do our lymphatics training day. Okay. Can it help varicose veins? Yeah, so anything, Robin, that is going to, so varicose veins means that your body is sluggish at circulation. All right. I had mine stripped. I had my veins stripped 6-7 years ago, and I'm only just starting to get the feeling back in my legs. It was tragic, but that just shows you that our circulation isn't great. And I exercise a lot and I move my body a lot, but there's just structural issues there. So if you think of what keeps your body strong, which is calcium. Calcium keeps our bones strong. Calcium keeps a lot of our linings. So anywhere that has linings, calcium keeps that strong. If you are having too many acids in your diet, in your life, it takes, calcium is like the fireman that puts out the acid. So your body will draw on the calcium that's in your body, if whether it has to take it out of your bones, wherever, to put out the acid fire a lot of the time. So a lot of people with osteoporosis, you know, you really have to make sure that your diet is becoming more alkaline, and we have to get rid of the acids. So structural, it doesn't, the integrity of your veins, Robin. So yeah, so anything that's going to help the flow definitely is going to do. Amy, how many times a year? Three times a year we run our LAW. You can also watch on, if you're not in Brisbane, you get the replay. Everybody gets the replay sent to them, so you can watch the replay and then you can book your call. Okay, yeah, Risso, okay. Oh, Risso's nails. Hi, just been through stage 4 cancer, several lymph nodes removed. Yeah, okay. So your lymph nodes do an amazing job of being there to pick up the toxins. Okay, your body does an amazing job getting the cancer to those lymph nodes. You know, that's what it's supposed to do. And their immune system then kicks in and says, okay, let me figure out how to get rid of this. And when you have lymph nodes removed, that just means that it's further for the lymph system to take it to the next node for it to be assessed. Okay, so it just means that it has to travel more. And it also can mean that the body will go, oh, well, what am I supposed to do with this cancer now? The lymph node's been removed. What am I supposed to do? And then it could store it in an organ or other parts of your body. So I believe that, you know, lymphatic system is doing this sequence is so super important for cancer patients and for preventative, very much for preventative care. We need to get your immune system, you know, up and booming. So things that naturally help with your immune system: alkaline diet, stop putting things into your body that cause inflammation. That's why we do our hair test. I don't know if you've seen our hair test. So what we do is we test against 600 different foods and household items. You just send a little bit of your hair off the ends, and we test it against all of these items, and it'll come back and it'll tell you what does cause inflammation, because everybody is different. You know, people can have an allergy, have a reaction to grass. It's nothing wrong with the grass. It's what's going on inside your body. So we have to identify, like, I like doing things. When I do one thing, I want to cover 3 bases. Okay. I like getting things done. So the way that we do things is we do our hair test, because then you are going to find out exactly what you can and can't have in your life there and then. We don't have to do elimination diets. We don't have to take months and months and months. We do a test, we find out the answers, boom, you know what foods to eat. We then do a good gut cleanse. We have to make sure that your gut is clear, that your bowels are working, get rid of the parasites, get rid of the candida, like anything that shouldn't be there. We have to bomb. We have to get that shit out of your body. So we're putting the good foods in. We're getting rid of the toxins out. It is going to take a little bit of time to adjust, but you know, I like getting results, and this is after years and years and years, 26 years in clinic doing this. That's why I've made these products. That's why I've made these gloves. I want to empower you to be able to do this at home. It also really does benefit you going in and getting a hands-on lymphatic massage. Go and see somebody who's been trained in my way of massage. Go and see them, hop on the table, because it does make a difference when you have a professional doing the sequence, doing the massage. Yeah, Janelle, this upsets me. They removed 14 of my nodes when only the large one was nasty. Yeah, I feel sad now that I don't have my nodes to protect me in the future. Yeah, so do I. It breaks my heart too. It definitely breaks my heart because they don't grow back. Okay, so I'm glad that you're hearing me. Okay, I'm super glad that you're here. And now we know that we have to just be really vigilant, build your immune system up. You know, the other thing is we have to lower stress. We have to be able to sleep. We have to let our natural immune system do its job. Yeah, so you might need to reach out to one of my team as well for for some extra help. Happy for you to reach out. Okay, big love to you. Okay. Yes, so hair testing. That's what we did. So we have to find out what are the things that you're carrying that we need to get rid of. Those silly, smelly, hangy things that people put in the car. Get rid of that. Get rid of the perfumes. Just use your essential oils, please. The toxins, the foods. Please make sure that you are you're washing your fruit and veg in a little cup of apple cider vinegar and water. And make sure you are doing. We're going to cover the routine tomorrow. Okay. So lots of things to. Any more questions here? So hopefully I've answered a little bit more about the immune system and how important it is and how we need to help our lymphatic system move. I want you to move them. In our body wisdom group, so in my 8-week group, the ladies who are in there with me, we're doing exercise week at the moment. And we've made a super, well, I'm going to share the playlist with you girls. We've made a playlist. So even if you're doing the veggies in the kitchen, you can still do some squats and you still can do some moves. We've got, you can still breathe. You can still turn in light bulbs. Okay, turn in light bulbs. You can still, if you do have injuries. So when I first started, I had a business. I was 19 with my first business, and I had some exercise tables that helped people who had trouble exercising. They would lay on the machine and the machine would wiggle and jiggle and help move their body. And I had no idea that just doing those movements, that is those assisted movements, were loosening up all through the joints and helping that lymphatic, this river of life. Look, this is what your river looks like when it's a toxic, junky mess. That's what your cells are bathing in. All right, so hopefully that visual makes a difference. And if you want to transport fats around your body, you want to transport this nutrition around your body, we have to be aware of the lymphatic system. I would love you to share something that you've taken away from tonight. If you've got a takeaway, please write it in the messages so I know which, like, what was important, what you've picked up. And then tomorrow night is action night. Okay, so get your gloves ready for tomorrow night. Have a toothbrush or something ready as well. But tomorrow is also going to be nice to you day. I want you all to breathe. I want you to go to bed early tonight. I want you to drink your water. I want you to thank your body for getting you here, for being amazing. And then I want you to take responsibility for the next steps that you are taking forward, because those decisions are up to you. Okay, a little one from the heart tonight. Oh, we've got some more messages. Body wisdom is amazing. Thanks, Deb. So if you want to join our next round of body wisdom, it'll probably be in about 2 months time. We run through all of this together in our tight little knit group. Yeah, my body wisdom girls are super amazing. Charlotte, you are welcome. Deb, more movement, more water, glove sequence more often, more. You know, that was my son's first word when he was little. More. Sounds delicious. I'll be late tomorrow. Okay, Sharon. Janelle, you are very welcome. Sandy, thank you. Okay, water and glove sequence. Yeah. So please put those things into effect. Know that you can reach out and come and have a lymphatic massage. Come into Brisbane. Like Nick came from Sydney. How awesome is that? Up to our Brisbane clinic and came in and spent a couple of hours with us, you know, which was super. Love your body healthy, okay? See you all. Oh, thanks, Deb. Yes, Relly. Okay. Take those things in. What are your action steps? Know that the lymphatic system can be the missing link in your health, and you can make a difference. All right. That's what I want to leave you with tonight. You can make a difference. Okay. Big love. Good night.